Cruising down Manchester Street in my drop top, chillin' where you gotta keep the heat when the block hot. Cruising down Manchester Street in my drop top, chillin' where you gotta keep the heat when the block hot. Yeah, on the east side and the west side. Yeah, on the east side and the west side. Cruising down Manchester Street in my drop top, chillin' where you gotta keep the heat when the block hot. Crown in my head, I'm getting my.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy CMJ, man, bringing y'all another episode of Total Fandom, bringing y'all some more NBA player props for Wednesday, October 6th. I got it right here on the screen. I act like I can't read or remember the date. I was up pretty late last night, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, bringing you guys another video. Did pretty good on Monday with the 15 game slate. Whew, that was so much. And I don't want to make another video that's that long. Hopefully we don't get another 15 game slate. It came pretty close though, because Wednesday is a roughly 12 game slate, but I'm narrowing that pick tree down for you guys. At least for the video. I'll definitely post like my slips and my other like favorite plays on my Instagram, close friends, and on X, on my Twitter account. Why not? Or X, whatever it's called now. Anyway, ready to cook up, or as I like to say, saute some more parlays. And man, I feel really good about it. I do. Like the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been really on point. Obviously I'm gonna miss here and there. It's gambling, but just been on a roll. I can't wait to get to the recap. But anyway, I do have roughly 5 or 6 picks that I'm going to put on the screen as my picks for the video. Then I have some honorable mentions because I can't resist putting out more picks. I have a lot of plays that I think are going to go underrated today. And there's also, lines that get bumped. So without further ado, all that exposition, let's get into the video because I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot to say. Besides like, subscribe. That'd be great for the channel, getting it out there new. Doing this part of Total Fandom, NBA player props and whatnot. And we'll do some NFL stuff too, because obviously we love football over here at Total Fandom. But anyway, let's get into the video. Let's get into my NBA player props for today. My first prop, we're going to go. Let me just go ahead and. All right, so this first one will be quick. I mean, we're going to roll with this. We're going to roll with the hot hand. It's John Morant. This is obvious. This is John Morant. Like, we're going to roll with 8.5 assists against the Lakers. I think they're playing at home. They're going to get up for the Lakers. It's Ja. He's been up. He's been stuck. He's been over this line. As you can see, I don't even have 80%, 86% on the season is really good. This is a set it and forget it, just like the last time for me. Pretty easy. I think a lot of people are boasting this as one of their top plays for today, but I'm just putting it out there because this was a pick that we picked last time and we love it. And if it's going to stay at 8.5, we're going to keep taking it. I thought it would be 9.5. I really thought it was going to get bumped. But if it's not bumped for you on sleeper or underdog, we're definitely taking that 8.5. You can go ahead and push 8 if you want to play it safe. Definitely taking that Ja Morant 8.5 assists. All right, this next pick we're gonna roll with my boy Domantas Sabonis. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna double back on bro or triple back. We're just gonna keep rolling with Domantas. Like last time I felt good about the 12.5 rebounds. I went ahead. I remember I actually rewatched that video, and I remember I said I'm gonna go ahead and just take the over 12.5, and he, oh my God, he blew that out. He didn't blow it out the water, but he definitely went over. I think he had 16 against the Raptors the last time we took that line. I definitely was sweating it a little bit against the Heat, but I watched that game in the fourth quarter and he got it together. In the second half, he got it together in the second half. I was really worried though. I think he had like three rebounds at halftime against the Heat, and I really was like worried. But anyway, playing the Raptors again. Raptors are really not that good against the center position. I won't go into a whole like statistical spiel because I know a lot of people do that when they give you these stats and these props and whatnot. Like I said, I like to give you a lot of my gut plays, the plays I feel best about. I'm trying to make money. I know you guys are trying to make some money, so um, and I don't want you guys to overthink it because then I don't want to overthink it. But I will I will give you guys some numbers just to, and that's why I throw this stuff up on the screen. Like anyway, so the rebounds and assists, I love the rebounds and assists here, 20 and a half. He's smashed it the last couple of games. You can see the hit rate right there. The head-to-head hit rate is really good against the Raptors too. And if you want to go PRA, if you want to go PRA, the Raptors are giving up 120 points a game. So I could definitely see the over 38 and a half. Oh, yeah, it's 38 and a half. 38 and a half PRA. You want to go Sabonis because he's going to score. The safest play is obviously the double-double, but you'll probably get the least amount of money for that. So, and if you can alt the PRA, excuse me, if you can alt the PRA to like something like 35, then yeah, definitely. If you don't want to, I just like the rebounds and assists. I like the rebounds and assists. I'm looking at the PRA stats right here. He's got a 57% hit rate on the season, which is better than the rebounds and assists. 63% head to head. And like I said, the Raptors are giving up a lot of points. 24th in the league in assists, giving up 26 assists, and against the center position specifically. Oh my God, damn. Oh wow, 29 points to the center position. Is that right? Oh wow. Okay. If you want to feel good about the PRA, if you feel good about the PRA, I just gave you that number, giving up 29 points to the center position alone, 16 rebounds to the center position alone. I'm just giving you rounded numbers. I'm not giving you the exact stat, but we like that. We like that. So over PRA might be a good one there to roll with. Sabonis. I can't say what I was gonna say. Okay. All right, this next pick is one of those. All right, I just got to take it at this point now. I'll be honest. This is one of those. What was the pick that I said last time that I was like, I can't. Oh, the Jordan Poole 1.5 blocks and steals that smashed. Oh my goodness, he had 7. Jesus. Um, yeah. Okay, I gotta go with the Michael Porter 1.5. If it's gonna stay at 1.5. I gotta take it at this point. I mean, 100% on the season. Never mind that. Never mind the head-to-head rate is. I mean, it's 57%. But let's look at the matchup. It's OKC. If I don't remember if they lost. I think they lost to OKC earlier in the season, if I'm correct. And Chet Holmgren had a really good game. Um, I'll get into that later, actually. But yeah, the Michael Porter Jr. 1.5 assists. We just got to take it at this point. I mean, I don't want to say set it and forget it, but in a game we expect to be competitive. I don't think Jamal Murray is playing. I mean, this line is. I think they have to leave it at 1.5 assists because he's not really a primary ball handler for this team. Uh, but he's getting them. I mean, come on now. He's averaging 36 minutes a game. You think he's not going to get two assists in 36 minutes? I mean, at this point, he is. I mean, we see the number there. And he's averaging. Now, I said I wasn't going to give you a whole statistical spiel, but averaging 3.9, so basically 4 potential assists a game. I like that. And this is not the same as potential rebounds, where shout out to Jordan from the final round, because I got this from him, where he takes the rebound stats, the potential rebound stats, and cuts it in half to really like try to estimate if somebody will go over or not. But the potential assists for Michael Porter Jr. to have got at 18, basically averaging an 18.5% usage rate, that's really not that high. Like we talk about high usage rates in the 26ish to 31% to 32% is range, like in the high 20s to 30s range, when we talk about usage rate for starting players, starting caliber players like Michael Porter Jr. But anyway, So the usage rate is not really there. So I think that's why the line is still 1.5. But um, OKC is a good defensive team, and they know Michael Porter Jr. is going to want to shoot. So I would assume that this team is going to be keying in on him on the outside and closing out on him and making him forcing him to pass the ball. And then I mean, okay, I'll get to Jokic, but so yeah, I think the 1.5 assists is one of those like, okay, we got to just take it at this point, you know. I like it. I like it for today. This next line that I got for you guys, let me slow over. Okay. This next line I got for you guys is Evan Mobley over 24.5 points and rebounds. Yes, sir. We're gonna roll with the Cleveland Cavalier for one of our picks today. Um, I like this matchup because first things first, I want to point this out. Zion Williamson, who's missed the last 2 games, is going to be questionable for this game as well. Might be a game time decision for the Pelicans. Even if he does play, obviously he's got that thigh soreness, so he probably won't. I mean, definitely won't be 100%. Evan Mobley, who's been playing really well this year, playing like I think like 30 minutes a game. Yeah, playing like 30 minutes a game. Um, I like this line to go over. I'm not really worried about Valanciunas. Him and Jared Allen will take up a lot of each other's attention. Evan Mobley's been looking to score this year. They've been getting the ball in his hands, and he's also one of those rim protecting, uh, uh, glass cleaning, 2-way. Like he's very versatile. Like, and obviously that's been the case this year. Going over this line, 63% of the time, the head-to-head record is there as well. 75% of the time he goes over. So even if I don't even know, I'll be honest, I don't know if Zion played those games. These because 2 of those were in 2023, one of those is in 2022, one of those is in 21. But historically, he's played well against the Pelicans. Zion is hobbled. I really like this line to go over today as one of the picks that's not really being talked about like that. Um, let's roll with Evan Mobley. Okay, my next pick is one of our we finna double back, circling the block on him. My boy Yoke, but this time we're taking a 1 block. That's right, 0.5 blocks against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Like I said, going back to the Thunder game, I expect this to be competitive. They lost the last time the Nuggets lost to the Thunder the last time these two teams played, if my memory serves me correctly. And this is a really good defensive team. Um, so I expect Jokic to be hustling. He's been on a tear. Last time I didn't even have words like this. Last time I just like machine. Yeah, definitely he's a machine. The hell was that? Not like a moth. Excuse me. I'll take care of that later. So yeah, we're gonna go with Jokic, 1 block. He's been crushing this year. Like you really don't think of Jokic as much as a rim protecting or shot blocker or whatever, but he's been on point this year. He's been on it, especially picking up the slack for a lot of the. Oh, excuse me. A lot of the Nuggets have been very deficient on defense this year, a little more than usual, and Jokic has been having to pick up the slack on both sides of the ball. So definitely looking for that line to go over. And obviously, I can't talk about Jokic without talking about his rebounds and assist line. I told you guys this line was getting bumped. I thought it was gonna be 21.5. They juiced it up to 22.5. They know what Jokic is capable of. And there's a dog barking in my background. And I don't understand. I don't understand why. But we're gonna power through. And Jokic, that's my guy. Machine. Um, okay. Okay. I hit pause because I waited for the dogs to stop barking. But anyway. So yeah, Jokic 22.5 rebounds and assists. I told you guys this line was getting bumped. Now it's at 22.5. It was at 20.5 the last time we took it, which was on Monday. They expect this game to be just as competitive as I do. And the Thunder the Thunder aren't really the strongest rebounding team. They're actually, look at this, they're actually 30th they're actually last in NBA in rebounds. So They give up the 22nd most offensive rebounds and the 14th most defensive rebounds. That ranks you, damn, that gets you last, man. I guess you put that combination together. Hmm, that's insane. So Jokic should eat. I like the block. I like the rebounds and assists. If you want to stay on the offensive side of the ball, don't want to touch that block line. I understand. Truly, I do. Um, yeah, I'm rolling with Yoke. And then the last pick I got from my main selection of picks that I've narrowed down for the video is the Bradley Beal 1.5 threes made. I'm rocking with how these Suns are playing right now on the offensive side of the ball, and if they're gonna give up as many points as they're gonna give up on the defensive side, and continue to run around at this pace and move the ball around, that's what I really meant to say. Move the ball around at this pace. And I really like Bill to go over this 3-point mark. I like his 1.5 assists too. I really do. They're passing the ball a lot. The elbow's not bothering him. He just came off a back. The elbow's not bothering him. He just came off of back-to-back 30-minute games, 30+ minute games. So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. The usage rate is not all the way there, but he's getting the shot attempts, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Shoot, like he shot 5 threes in the last game, 8 against Portland. Okay, 5 against Philly, 8 against Portland, 7 against the Lakers, 6 against the Lakers, 6 against the I was about to say the Chargers, the Clippers. So he's taking the shots. 1.5 threes is it should be cake. It should just be cake. You can see the hit rate right there on the screen. 80% on the year, 83% head to head. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I said his assist was 1.5. It's 4.5. Somebody had 1.5 assists that high. Oh, I know who it is. So yeah, I'll get to that. But yeah, Bradley Beal, 1.5 threes made against who are they playing against? Against the Miami Heat today as my last main pick for the NBA player props. Yada yada yada. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It was hard to narrow it down to what I was probably gonna put on my slips today. And I just have to mention some of the honorable, like I have some honorable mentions. I have some lines and some picks that I have to give to you guys. Okay. So Zach Edey, yeah, bro's playing more minutes and just starting to he's starting to gel and actually find his place in the offense for Memphis. And bro, when you 7+ feet and almost 300 pounds, you're gonna be a problem. 1.5 blocks and steals is not gonna last long. It's not going to last long. It's not gonna last long. It's not. So let's take it. Also, his line is 7.5 rebounds. His rebound line, his points line, his points rebound line. I like it. The Lakers are not a really stout defensive team, and they're gonna be at home. Jaw's gonna be up. Jaw's gonna throw him the ball. He's probably gonna dunk it a few times. He's gonna dunk on someone. I'm not gonna call it out, but he's gonna dunk on someone. I'm not gonna. I just don't know who. I can't say who. Can't speak it into existence. But not elite. Not specifically who. I can't speak that part. But anyway, what if it's Bronny? Damn, I said it. Damn, I can't believe I said it. All right. Anyway, Zach Edey, I like his entire line. If he's gonna continue to get the minutes and be on this upward trajectory. And then the next one that I said I really like is a little bit underrated. It might be sweaty for some of y'all. Darius Garland over 6.5 assists today against the New Orleans Pelicans. Going back to this game, I like this line for Garland, who's just he's come off of, I think he just had 39 points against the Milwaukee Bucks, a really hot game. I'll say this. Now, his hit rate on the season is not high, 38%. Anyway, so yeah, that head-to-head hit rate is pretty good, 100%. 11 assists the last time in 2024, 7 and 11 those 2 times in 2023. The Pelicans are the 25th worst team or best team, whatever. They're ranked 25th in the league in assists given up per game. I could check against the shooting guard position, or he plays point guard. Well, against the shooting guard, it's 28th, and then point guard is 22nd. So it's not really that good. They're giving up, gosh, they're giving up 9, like almost 10 assists to the point guard position. So I could see Garland really going over this line. Honorable mention, like I said, too many plays, too many plays. Like I said, I gotta go get through this a little quicker. And then the next one that I got for you guys, Jaden Ivey, 3.5 rebounds. I thought it was gonna be 4.5. It might be 4.5 in some on some apps, whatever that you're betting on, underdog sleeper, whatever. But 3.5, bruh. I am liking this line. And don't get me wrong, I like honorable mention that I don't have for the screen. Jalen Duren, or is it Jaden? Gosh, it's Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren. Excuse me, y'all. But I'll get to Duren in a second. Ivy 3.5 rebounds. Obviously, the hit rate is there. He's been active on the boards, been playing a lot better this year. Yeah, you could say something about the head-to-head hit rate, but like it's never hit. But I'm looking at it right here. He had 3 rebounds the last time he played Charlotte, 1 the time before that, 2 the time before that, then 3, 3, 3 the time before that. So, I mean, I don't know how much I want to correlate that to this year, given that I think Nick Richards might not play in this game, which is another reason why you might want to take a Jalen Duren line that I will bring up in a second. But the 3.5 rebounds, I mean, it's going like you can see on the screen, it's going over 4, 5, 5, 3, 4, 5, 5. So another underrated play that I like for today. Jalen Duren, also the PRA, it's at 26.5. It might be 25.5 because I saw it on Sleepers 25.5. I'm thinking about taking this. The head-to-head hit rate is really good. It's at 67%, 31, 24, 34, 19, 28, 28 against the Charlotte Hornets, who like I said, might be without Nick Richards. Even if he does play, he might not be 100%. And the Hornets are not that good against the center position. I mean, and I won't go into a whole statistical spiel, but they aren't that good against the center position. They weren't that good against them last year or the year before that. So I definitely could see the Jalen Duren over 25.5 or 26.5 PRA. If you're looking for some, like I said, another underrated play. The next one that I have for you is, it's not supposed to zoom in on the screen like that, but sorry, OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby. Let me see if I can zoom. Let me see if I can go back a little bit because it's not supposed to zoom in. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, here we go. OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby. Let me stop playing with people's names because that's not right. Well, I was trying to just pronounce it. Like, I don't know. I'm weird like that. I'm just odd. Anyway, OG Anunoby. I think I'm saying it right. Anyway, God, focus. I like his 1.5 threes made. I like his 1.5 assists. Like the hit rate's there. I mean, he's taking the shots. Only thing I worry about, like, here's my thing. And this is just this is why I say this is my gut, because this is why I say I like to go with my gut. Who they're playing? They're playing against the Hawks. Who's guarding OG? Like, who is closing out on OG? That's what I think about. Who's gonna close out on OG? How much is that gonna like? What kind of shots is he getting in this offense? And do I like them? Do I think he has a better chance to get the assist? Now, according to the usage rate, this is kind of like Michael Porter Jr. and his usage rate. I think it's hovering around there. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it's a little lower actually than Michael Porter Jr.'s usage rate. And if I bring up the assists, let it skip here. Just let it skip. Here we go. If I bring up the assists, the hit rate is is better, especially if you look at the head-to-head. And I hate to fade the 1.5 threes because I think it could cash. Like, he's hit this line in like the last 3 or 4 games, but the 1.5 assists is there too. It's just there. He's hit the 1.5 threes in the last 3 games. And he's taking the shots. Like, that could end up being 2.5 threes before I know it. and then I just might end up having to take his 1.5 assists. So let's just go with three. Let's just go with the 1.5 threes for that honorable mention because I'm taking too long anyway. And then the 1.5 assists on the back end. If I don't know if you I like it too. So I might have to do like a really like a big mega parlay or something for the close friends. And then I have another. I think I have one more. Oh no, that was it. That was the last one. Okay, that was the last one that I had to show you. Another one that I had to bring up that I apologize for having all these honorable mentions. I brought up Duran. Zion under PRA if he plays. Zion under 40 PRA if he plays because he's not healthy. And it's a tough matchup against Cleveland, obviously. Mobley, Allen. That's pretty, that goes without saying. And then I have one more. I got it. And I don't have it on the screen for I'm so sorry, but I have one more. I got to pull it up right here for y'all. Okay, so the the data app or the data software that I use is playing my life right now. I had this low key, like, okay, the honorable mentions, yeah, whatever, underrated plays, da da da. This was a very low key, nobody like talking about this play that is, I think, is green money, green talk about like what. Okay, Jaylen Brown might not play today. I don't think he's playing. I think he might have already been ruled out. Peyton Pritchard, 7.5 points. 7.5 points. It's only 7.5 points. Look at his totals for the season. Just go look at them. I don't even have to. I'll just if you can't look at them, I'll just say them for you. Um, I'll go in reverse order. So from the previous game on backwards. Atlanta, 18 points. Charlotte, 22 points. Charlotte, 7 points. Hooked. Okay. Indiana, 16. Milwaukee, 28. Detroit, 19. Washington, 15. New York, 3. Um, at least several of these games were with Jaylen Brown. I believe the last two were without Jaylen Brown. The last two he went over. All those other games that were with Jaylen Brown, he had a pretty good hit rate. Um, I I I definitely love this line. 7.5 points. If you can find this anywhere, you got to take it. Peyton Pritchard, 7.5 points. You got to take it. Got to take it. Um, I love that. I love that. Okay, yeah. And so, yeah, that is it for my picks for today. Um, I'm gonna try to do better and not have so many picks. Maybe if there weren't so many games, I wouldn't be so enamored and ecstatic to make so many picks and present them to you all. But hey, that's just how it goes. Um, I'm definitely going to post my slips on the close friends and on X today, and uh, gonna mix and match some stuff. See what happens as the news comes out. I'm not able to watch the games today. I got to go to work. Lame. Hopefully, when my schedule change soon, I'm able to do more uh, actual analysis and not have to like go back and watch the games. That's lame. I love watching it live and seeing what happens and kind of sweating out my slips. This is nothing like watching it live. So yeah, there's that. Um, I do want to recap what on Monday real quick. I just want to say Monday was a really good day for us at Total Fandom. I don't know if you can see all this on the screen, so I'll just say it all for you. So these are the slips, not the slips. So these are the lines that I talked about on my last video on Monday, and I got it out around. I got it out around the same time that I'm probably gonna get this one out, and so I put these out the day of in the morning of the games, and so I'll just give you the results. Uh, Giannis alt 25 points. He didn't play. So that was, a void. Donovan Mitchell, all 20 points. He had 13 points in the first quarter. And then I don't know what happened. Like and I'm saying I don't know what happened because I literally switched games. Like I was watching 3 games at once. And I literally turned to the next game that was coming on. And I'm like, okay, he's good. We're cashed. We're good there. And he literally did not cash. I was so lost and baffled and befuddled. But anyway, didn't hit that. Jordan Poole over 1.5 blocks and steals, like I mentioned earlier, smashed that. I hope it's not 2.5 now. It probably is though. When Washington Washington plays again. Anthony Davis over 27.5 points. He smashed that with 37. I feel like that's a community pick. So I just felt like that was had to be said. That's why I didn't put it in today's video. Jalen Johnson over 13.5 rebounds and assists. Shout out to Justin, uh, or AKJB. He definitely was pushing that to me. Uh, Johnson went over. He had 15. Derek White off 15 points, cashed that 21. He's been on a tear lately. Holly's made. He had 2. Uh, one of my underrated picks. Felt good about that. Definitely went over. Morant community pick 8.5 assists over. He had 9. Cam Johnson over 2.5 assists. He hooked. He had 2. Sabonis over 19.5 rebounds and assists, or over 12.5 rebounds. He caked them both. He had 23 and 16 respectively. Karl Anthony Towns over 10.5 rebounds. He had 19. Şengün over 9.5 rebounds. He had 14. LaMelo all 6 assists. He did not hit that. He had 2. Anthony Edwards all 3 3-pointers made. He had 4. I was saying, it's crazy. I just want to say I was wrong. He did not. I was saying if you're gonna take the over 3.5 threes, you should just take the points line instead. I think it was at 26.5, or you could take the all 25. He did not hit the points line. He did not hit that, but he hit the threes. So the line that I gave you guys on the video was right, but the line I was telling you to take was not right. So I apologize for that. To Mani Kamada, one of my low key picks. I gotta come up with something for that. Like I'm gonna just best bets. Okay, yeah, one of my best bets. I'm calling it, yeah, CMJ's best bets. One of my best bets. He cashed the over 1 threes made. I also didn't put this in the video, but or maybe I did. I don't remember, but I took his 1 steal because he has had 1 steal in every game so far this season, and he cashed. So he's still on fire. Klay Thompson over 2.5 threes made. He had 4. He's going to keep shooting. Jokic over 20.5 rebounds and assists. He had 27. The line is now bumped to 22.5. So kind of got to sweat it a little bit now. Might just lean triple-double. I didn't mention that earlier, but might just lean triple-double on one of my slips for that. And Jakob Poeltl, 10.5 rebounds over. He had 11. So, like I said, that was a really, really, really good day. And I've had a lot of days leading up to that before I posted the first video for this. I've had a lot of days like that where I miss a couple slips because I'm off by 1 or 2. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just start making videos. So, yeah, 14 out of 18 if you count the DNP with Giannis. So we went 14 for 18 on Monday. Like I said, really good day. If you mix and matched a lot of these. Mitchell sold us. Sorry about that. If you took Cam Johnson, I don't think a lot of people went with that. LaMelo Ball probably got taken, but other than that, all these other plays cash. So if you mix and match a lot of these, then you had a good day. I assume. So let's keep it rolling. I hope we can keep rolling. I mean, today I think I gave you guys like 10 or 11, 12 plays. Gosh, talking about main picks and honorable mentions. So please forgive me for that. I will be better. I will get better at this. It's just so many plays that I like. It's so hard. And I got to shorten this video because I'm talking and talking and talking. But those are Monday. That's the recap for Monday. Like I said, good day. Hopefully you have a good day today. Trying to exit this. I don't know why it's not and then I just want to say man, shout out to everybody who supports the channel and likes the videos and follows like Total Fandom, stuff like that. I appreciate that. I really do. Shout out to Jordan from the final round. Honestly, like a really one of the big inspirations for me to start doing this was just me watching like some of his videos and him like, talking about he works full time and still is able to pump out this content or this kind of content and, like still live his normal life and have fun doing it like I want to do, like I've been doing. So shout out to Jordan and all blessings to baby Luca when he comes around. Yeah, I mean, go check out the final round on YouTube. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. I love Jordan. I love his picks. He's definitely oh man, he is so funny. Oh my, when he brought up the jaw, You know the sound. Go watch that last video. It was hilarious. It was funny for me anyway. And so yeah, and then shout out to my boy Justin. Uh, I got his socials right here at the bottom of the screen. Justin Burrito on Instagram, J Murr on X. Uh, for letting me use his Props.cash tool to, you know, look at the trends for my picks and give you guys the best data or that I can while I'm giving you a gut feeling along with that. And also, he also has like I'm pretty sure he has a Discord that I do not know the name of right now. But if you follow him on Instagram and X, you can get all this information. Uh, he posts pics, he makes plays and whatnot. So definitely a good source of information for me and for you guys, and somebody who I trust and I know is reliable and is always looking to flip chip like I'm looking to do. So with that being said, that's it for Total Fandom. Appreciate you guys watching the video. If you like the picks, let me know. If you have any picks that you think are hot today, let me know in the comment section. Like, subscribe. I really appreciate that. And good luck today. Hats off to a really good day. I'm hoping. And gonna recap it tomorrow, see how it goes. That's Total Fandom for today. Peace out.